Sadhguru's road to recovery. A week after undergoing brain surgery, spiritual guru Sadhguru has released an image of him reading a newspaper. Inside the hospital, Sadhguru is recovering steadily with normal vital parameters. Apollo Hospital's boss, Dr. Sangeeta Reddy, she is the joint director of Apollo Hospital, has met Sadhguru and shared this particular image on her Twitter handle with him. The joint managing director of Apollo Hospital, Dr. Sangeeta Reddy, with Sadhguru, has met Sadhguru, and Sadhguru has himself put out that particular video of him reading a newspaper while recuperating in Delhi's Apollo Hospital that day. Sadhguru's road to recovery. Remember, Sadhguru was hospitalized on the 17th of March to Delhi's premier-most Apollo Hospital, and he had been complaining of a constant headache and also, in fact, complaining of problems as far as his limb movement, his right limb movement is concerned. After which he was understood, or he was diagnosed with brain bleed. Essentially, brain bleed, a condition in which doctors assess that he could have undergone a trauma, and the bleeding in the brain did not stop, which eventually led to his discomfort and constant headaches. He, in fact, was also on ventilator support, was operated upon by a team of top neurosurgeons in Delhi's Apollo Hospital, and is now on the road to recovery. His normal vital parameters, and doctors say that, are normal. He is doing well. Earlier today, Dr. Sangeeta Reddy had, in fact, put out that picture of Sadhguru and her, in fact, when she met him at Delhi's Apollo Hospital. Now, days before his surgery for internal brain bleeding, Sadhguru spoke at India Today's flagship conclave in spite of the shooting pain and discomfort. Here is an exclusive excerpt from that interview.
You know, elections are a nuisance is something that Sadhguru had said many years ago.
No, I did not say elections are nuisance.
Let me
There must be time for election and there must be time for administration.
Yeah.
If there is no time for administration and only election is going on, and once again, if I say something, don't think I'm blaming you, because of 24/7 news channels, if there is a by-election in Nagaland, you make me feel there is a national election going on. All right?
That's because no election is small, sir.
All
elections are
big. It is not small, but you must understand whether it is somebody else or you or me. Suppose we were in election. Let's say we were politicians standing for election. The nature of the election is such, it's won on an emotional basis, not on the basis of sense and fact and figures. That's not how an election is won. Everywhere in the world, whether it's United States or UK or India, elections are won on an emotional basis. Hello? Yes. So when that is the thing, we tend to say irresponsible things at the time of election. You must give us a margin because this is a democracy. 3 months before the election, we will say all kinds of things. But if there are elections throughout the 5 years, if you go on saying this throughout the 5 years, that becomes the narrative of the nation. That is a problem.
So do you believe Ram Rajya will be one nation, one poll?
I think one important step towards Ram Rajya is one nation, one poll. Because, see, right now the argument is, oh, because you are going to win this time, you are doing this. Because people are saying that to BJP because it looks like they are going to win. But this is the important thing, an election is never won till it is won. Anybody who assumes that will make a fool of themselves. No election or no war is ever won till it is won. So, why somebody is thinking you're going to win and you will be at an advantage? No, the problem is this, we have built political parties who need employment on a daily basis. This is not necessary in any democracy. During the election, political workers and supporters come together and campaign for election. Throughout the 5 years, they're campaigning and they're asking for remuneration for that. This is not the way to run a nation. Definitely, once in 5 years is all we can afford. If you ask me, till we get to $10, $12 trillion economy, we should have election once in 8 years. I know people will want to kill me for this, but we should have election once in 8 years till we get to at least $12 trillion economy, because you are enjoying the rubbish that you're talking. You must go down to the villages and remote parts of the country and see people are living like cattle. Till you change that, you have no business to be talking about nuances of democracy.
All right, so Sadhguru in conversation with us, speaking about elections and what does he think really of elections being held every 5 years. We have an update that's been put out by Apollo Hospitals, essentially from, in fact, Dr. Reddy, who's spoken about the fact that Sadhguru seems to be doing well. It's a video that was put out by Sadhguru himself yesterday.